Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Valheim. You might notice there's a bit of a change in my build. Yeah, I got fed up with the box, so I built another little box over here because the amount of time it's going to take me to build the build I want to do is going to be big. So just a little bed, workbench, storage chests. Stairs going down both sides. And then I've got stacks of wood here that I've been collecting, and one stack of stone there. So I went out this way. Better let my stamina build up. I went out this way. I bagged a couple more deer. So I have, that stuff. The deers drop hide. Sorry. I'm very tired, so a bit forgetful. Anyway, let me show you where I went. If I can remember. Oh yes, up here. I marked it so I would remember where it was. I was looking for mushrooms, and I did find some mushrooms, but they're quite a way away. I actually also found some copper right on the edge of the Black Forest, almost in meadows. So this is where I was chopping down trees. And what I wanted to show you was, in the process of chopping down trees, I knocked down a couple of these silver birches. And I've managed to get the fine wood from one of them. But what I wanted to show you was how to get the fine wood, for those who are new to it, how to get the fine wood when you don't have an axe that can cut it. So you aim a chopping down tree at one of these white birches. Then you hopefully, well that one's gone. You hopefully knock down a silver birch at the same time. They take a bit of work to actually knock down, but I was lucky enough to manage two in my chopping. And then the idea is that you the idea is that you aim the tree, the trunk log thing, at rocks and stuff. Because you want it to crash, and eventually when it crashes enough it will break. That's when you don't have enough, when you don't have the right axe, because you don't yet have access to metal. So push it up the hill, let it roll down the hill, and it'll probably knock this tree down before it breaks, but eventually you can do it. It's better if you can aim it at a rock, but yeah, it's not always possible. Push it up and down. So it's knocked that tree down, but it will still crash against the trunk of the tree. Oops, ran over it. Depends how much you want fine wood, but I wanted fine wood for a bow, and I didn't actually set out to intentionally knock down these two silver birches, but they just happened when I was trying to get more than one tree at a time. So, yeah, I just took it and ran with it. All right. And yeah, it's time consuming to do, but it's worth it to get the fine wood bow. Oops, keep running over the top. This is a good spot to have it, by the way, if you can get it loose, because it's going to hit 2 rocks. And eventually, and there we go, fine wood. You get ordinary wood as well, and I actually don't need these. I was chopping down more trees trying to get the fine wood. I think that one's one that's been bashed a few times, so it might break fairly quickly. I can come and play with that later. Let's get back and do some building. Here's another one here. Stop playing with the wood. Go back to the house because we want to do some building, and I will have already wasted nearly a whole day. So let me show you the build. I've just laid it out on the ground in beams to start with. So it's a 6x6 with a 2x4, 2x4, 2x4. So what I need to do is get posts on. We'll start with this one. No, we'll do the middle first, I think. So we need to kill that. Check that this is going into the ground, which it's not. Let's just put it right beside it for a minute. Kill this one. So what we want is for it to be, see how that one's sitting on the ground is blue. If I put it there, it's green. So what I'm aiming to do is to get it in the right spot on the ground. Which is about there. Now every other one I can measure out from the top. 1, 2. So we'll get rid of these 2 and put the post down. and these two, and put the post down. I do want these ones at the bottom back, at least on the outsides, but for the moment I want them out of the way. So it takes quite a bit of laying out to get this exactly right. So 2, get rid of that one and put the post in under it. Make sure each post you put in is blue. Now I don't necessarily need these ones, but I do want the ones at the bottom. Now, one, 2, 3, 4. Put the post in. Make sure it's blue. This is the if you don't do it this way, which is more time consuming, you need core wood. Don't think I need those. I may end up putting them in as a decorative piece afterwards, but for the moment I don't need them. It's getting a bit dark. I'll try and lighten it a little bit in the in post-production. Although I need to be able to see as well. So there's 3 I need to get rid of there to make sure that they're not causing snapping for the post. There's only one spot we want the post to snap to, and that's the end of this pillar here, and now it's blue. And then we can put the bottom ones back in, but let's go and sleep for now. We spent a lot of time fiddling around with the wood. Alright, let's put a bit of wood on the fire so I can see. Now workbench. Repair everything. What I want to find is fine wood bow. I need some... Oh, you need core wood as well, which means I'm going to have to go to the dark forest. Instead, let's get the stuff. Oh, cancel. That. Oh, I should have put the fine wood away. And upgrade the workbench. And this is only a temporary place, so it doesn't matter where it goes. There we are. So now we have a workbench level 3. I still can't really upgrade anything more. Just having a look and see what else I can make. Don't really. I need to get some more deer. Oh, I do need to make a wood shield. So I need some wood, resin. This one. We'll take the resin. We'll take the wood. We'll take the... I must have used up all of the leather scraps. goodness sake. We'll put that back because we don't need it at the moment then. Oh, we've got to make the beehive as well. Oh, I picked up some coins in a chest near the black forest, where I found the copper. And I found a couple of mushrooms, so I've marked the spot to go back there again. Alright, bedtime. I'll see you in the morning. It's misty morning this morning. Alright, food. 15 stamina. 20 stamina. We'll have one of those. Health. 35 stamina. 12. Health 30. Health 25. So we'll have one of those. And stamina. Let's have one of those. Right. Well, not much point in building in this, is there? Can't see a thing. No, I suppose I can muddle out a little bit. Alright, let's get some more wood. Because silly me, I left it in the box inside. That's why I've got these piles here. Right, so now I want to get the outside done. So I might as well do it now. That's blue, yes. Alright. Put the bottom bit in. Since we're here. And here. The reason I want these bottom bits in is to put the floor in. So I need to put a post in here temporarily because that's orange, that one. I can't see it at the moment, but once it starts to turn orange it's not going to support anything else. So take that out, put the post in, make sure it's blue. Now I can take all of these out, get the wood back. That one didn't place in the right spot, so let's get it to actually sit where I want it to. There. Yep. And this can go back, except I'm going to break it again in a minute. Because I want these three gone so that the only thing it has to snap to is that, which forces it into the ground. And then at the top, get rid of those two. Now I can take those out. And that. Oops, wrong one. Silly me. Make sure you know which ones you're removing. Okay, beams. Here. 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 And I don't need this one at the top. I might end up putting them back in, but at the moment, it helps me to think without having them there. Alright. So you can manage, as you can see it's orange, this one will be red, and that's as far as you can go. You can't attach anything to a dark red, but you can use it as a snapping point to go down to the ground. Now we can put the bottom ones back in. Well, one bottom one. Take these ones out. Get the post in. I think you get the idea now. But you might as I've nearly finished this, so you might as well watch to the bitter end. I didn't need to do that. I'm going to put one up here so I can get the post in. And then put that back in there. And that there. Now get rid of those two. Put the post in. Etc, etc, etc. No, one more. I need to run back here. No, no, not crouching. Jump. And run. And repair. This is the easy bit, by the way. I'll get to the end. That's it. It's time consuming, but it's easy. Now we don't want these here because they're going to be in the way of the of walking. Let's do it this way first. If you're having trouble with your snapping, snap something, oops, to another angle to get what you want. So those two have snapped in the wrong place. And the reason I want it sitting on top of the ground, I think I mentioned before, is I want to put the floorboards in. Now these floorboards are going to get all gross with the rain. So let's take these out. Because I don't need them anymore, and they'll get in the way of getting in. Now comes the fun bit. So what I'm going to do is build the roof bit first. So that's not sitting exactly where I want. So if I put, well, that's not going to help, I don't think. Do the same on this side. Well, we could put the walls in. That might help. So what I want to do is have the walls going facing out, the decorative bit facing out. Here we go. I could eat another bite, so I probably should. This one's in the wrong spot. Oh no, it's not. It's alright. So this wall looks a little bit higher than normal, but you've got to remember that the floor is going to be sitting on here. So that'll make the wall the normal height. And there, and I want the gate. And I've run out of wood. Let's see if I can pick up any. No, not enough. Well, we do have now. If you're going to do a big build and not just a quick and dirty build to get you some protection for the night, make sure you take the time to collect the wood first and put it in the piles close to your build, close enough to your workbench that you can break the piles, because otherwise you're going to have to whack them with an axe instead of using your hammer to break them. Because this build is quite big. Oh, there's pig. I need pig. Because this build is quite big, I had to put 2 workbenches. So this build is not your first build in the world. Your first build is basically repurpose a hut if you can. If not, just a quick. Well, I usually do 5x3, but it's up to you. I find 5x3 has enough room for what I want, because basically all I want is to have a workbench, a bed, and some storage chests, and a fire. Okay, so we need more logs. Now, next, I'm going to actually put this in. So I'm going to build a ladder so that I can see easier. You can pop a little, you have to do it from this side of course, but you can pop a little platform on there, and you can even extend it out to be able to get to the other side. It won't take anything more onto it, but we don't want to put anything more onto it. So we'll run up here and put that one in, and we'll run up here and slide that one in, and then we do it again, and then we do it again. So we're going to decorate these windows, but for the moment I just want to get the outline. And then we want one there like that, and one here like this, and again. Now this, because it's wider, will actually go higher. That's not sitting right. One of them is too far back. This one is too far back. That's better. So if things aren't matching up, it's usually that one of them has hit the wrong snap point on the edge that you're trying to snap it to. So as you can see, this is higher than this. Therefore, we need to fill in. I'll do that in a minute. Let me just get the wood in first for this. It's easier to do, to visualize with the wood roof in. Oops. Need to go and fix my thingy again. My hammer. I should actually have two hammers on me. It would be much easier. Did I make a shield? I still didn't make a shield. We'll have to do that when it gets too dark to see what we're doing with our build. Alright. We want it to just sit up there like that. And the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So are we happy with that? Yes, but we've got holes in it. What we're going to do? Well, we have these upside down 45-degree pieces that will fit in here. Perfectly. And it makes a really nice little fascia. And I've run out of wood again. It's not one thing, it's another. Come on, sit in there. That's the way. You can do it. There we are. Now, we're going to do that on this side and this side as well. Yeah, I don't need that anymore, I don't think. Not there anyway. So I'll take it down for now. Making sure we take down the right thing. Boo-boo! Crash! And it's getting a bit dark, so we'll leave it there. and watch this space for the next episode and find out what we're going to do with all of this. Oh, let's make the shield first. I did promise that, didn't I? Alright. Let's fix everything up. Now, shield. I need some... Oh, that's why we didn't make it. Because we don't have enough leather scraps. So we need 4. So we need to get some more piggies. I might do that off camera in between. Because we all know what it's like. We know when you're making a shield, this is plain. It'll come out plain, but you can choose your style by clicking the style button, and you can choose any of these 4 decorations. I probably should take the meat out that's not cooked. Oh, I always press the wrong one. And cook it. But while I'm cooking it, I'm going to say goodnight to you. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate having you around, and I hope you get something out of this. And I'll see you next time when we can continue the great build. Good night.